What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first listen. What's good, YouTube? Back again for another live listen. I know it's right there, man. Hey, man, Trippie Redd. We were supposed to have a Trippie Redd stream tonight. That's kind of basically why I took a nap and just kind of did a late night stream anyway, because Trippie did not drop. Quavo did not drop. And I thought that was hinting that maybe Drake was going to drop. That was not the case. Drake did not drop that Fat D. It's actually insane how he did not do that. It's just... It seems that the first week of I felt like August was stacked. Like we had Trippie coming 1 week, then we had Drake coming the next week, and then we had Quavo coming another week, and then we had somebody supposed to drop at the end of the year, end of the month as well. So we had a lot of shit stacked up. I think Jid's supposed to drop this month as well, if I'm not mistaken. So we're supposed to have a lot of music dropping this month, and for artists to kind of push it back, it seems like we're gonna have just kind of one stacked week. If I'm being honest. But Trippie Redd, man, last time you guys told me he did a Deftone sample. I did not know that specific song that he did, but it was a Deftone sample. Kind of continuing what he's done from Neon Shark, I guess. I always told you guys, man, that's one of my favorite, if not my favorite Trippie album to date. I thought Neon Shark mixed with Travis Barker on the production, the drums as well. I thought that Trippie, just of all the new artists that are the old new artists that we have, because at this point it's been like 7 years that they've been in the game, 6 years. But of the old new artists that's been in the game, I feel like Trippie just has the most pain, and he just fits on these rock tracks so well. It makes no sense how like how fitting he is for these rock tracks. Now, a Love Letter to You 5 is what is confirmed. And we were supposed to get it today, but we didn't. He delayed it till next week. Something happened with the mixing, he said. But we'll be here next week doing it. But we do have a single, probably the last single we have before the album drops, called Left 4 Dead. We're going to listen to this because we did the last one. You know, it's only a minute 56 long, though. So it's not kind of long, you know. Okay, so last album he basically did Travis Barker. So is this going to be like a Deftones collab type shit? Like just basically, not saying collab, but like a help, you know?
They say it's hard to fall in love. I can't just leave it how it was. This shit is tearing me apart. I'm getting weaker every breath I take without you. The trick she used to do in my bed. You switch so quick I couldn't even comprehend. You show me why I can't be fucking around with love.
You know what's crazy? Trippie literally is going to start doing like Trippie is going to drop, I swear, he's going to drop this crazy punk, I really hope we get a Neon Shark just continuation, bro. Like, because as much as people hate that album, I love that album so much. I want that album not only visually, but just sonically, musically, you know, I want that album on my wall. Like, I feel like that Trippie Redd album was one of the albums that I've heard this year that was pretty chill, man. Like, or in the past 5 years, that's just been really good, you know.
I try so hard to fake a smile. It feels like clouds keep raining down. Shit ain't the same second time around. I won't stop you finally. I was good till you finally loved and I lost.
And I feel like this is going to be a very melodic Trippie. Again, we all know like A Love Letter to You 4, right? Yeah, Love Letter to You 3 is Trippie's best. Is it? I'm so lost on these ones. What's the one with the green? What's the one with Topanga? 3, right? That's the best one. No, that's the second best one. Yeah, 3. That's the second best one. 1's the best one. But A Love Letter to You 3 was very melodic. A lot of shit. And it just hits differently for all the tracks that he has on there. And I can see this one, if it's going in the same route, being fucking special, you know?
They say it's hard to fall in love. I can't just leave it how it was. This shit is tearing me apart. I'm getting weaker every breath I take. quick I couldn't even comprehend. You show me why I can't be fucking around with love.
You said that's where he fell off? Wow. On that album? I don't think so. I don't agree with that. Oh, that production at the end is crazy. Again, that was a short track, and I'm just giving us. I think he just gave us this little tease just because, you know, maybe he felt bad that he wasn't dropping an album tonight and we were supposed to receive it. But if that's a cool sample size. Again, we're getting 2 tracks now, working with Deftones. You know, just more melodic Trippie, and I think that's kind of where the best Trippie is. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I think that Hyper Rage Trippie is probably really good too. I've come to love a lot of the Hyper Rage tracks that Trippie dropped. Or Hyper Pop, Hyper Rage, Hype Pop, whatever y'all fucking call it these days, man. But I think that Trippie is definitely in his lane when he's doing this kind of like, you know, melodic style, very emotional, kind of drag in his voice, pain in his voice. I think that's when Trippie's at his best, and that's just how I feel, man. So, they fixed Crazy Train right away, but the master isn't that quiet. I don't think I'm just saying him working with the Deftones in the first track. My bad then. I'm just saying. And then for him to have kind of just still rock elements into his songs, these last 2 songs, I think that, again, if he continuations from Neon Shark, I think that, you know, it's going to be fire. I know a lot of people didn't like Neon Shark, but they came to grew on it and they were like, wow, this is actually really good. I think that was, you want to talk about someone that was doing it different and doing it right. I think that Trippie literally, as much as I love WLR, as much as y'all think Uzi tried to do something different, Trippie's actually the one that's, you know, he's just turned into a rock star. Because I always said it, I said it years ago, all these new artists want to be rock stars. And I feel like Trippie is probably the closest one to like actually becoming a true definition of that, right? Not like musically, you know, I guess the way you dress too, all that, the look of it. Because you guys always confuse rock star with just visualization. You know, like rock star for me, it had to be you gotta dress like that. You gotta do rock music. You gotta essentially do rock music to be a rock star. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying Eminem is a hood nigga just because he's rapping. Or NF Therapy is a hood nigga just because he's rapping. Like that's not, you know, like like that's not how that works. It has to all come together, you know. He's the only one who has collabed and made music with real rock and metal legends. Exactly. So that's how I feel about it, man. But I'm excited for next Friday. We will be here on the 11th. I think that is. Yep. The 11th, we will be here. It will be a Trippie Redd stream, and it will be great. So I will see you guys next week on that. But like always, been fucking talking too much, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Don't forget to follow me on social media when you're here. And until the next time, YouTube, we are out. Peace.